Hey guys, welcome back to Alpha Tactics. I'm gonna do a short video kind of on a topic that I was looking for a lot when I was trying to figure out what my home defense build was gonna be. And everybody's got their own perspectives on it, but you know, all you gotta do is take, I guess, inspiration from other people and build your own. Try to figure out what you like best. But today, this is what I've got. So this is what I run. Take it off my head here so y'all can get a better look at it. This is what I run for my home defense. Now, of course, I have my pistols and shotguns and everything else too, but I'm a huge fan of having an AR for home defense because you're not going to run out anytime soon if you necessarily need it. Plus, this looks a little bit scarier than a Glock does. So inherently, I guess that's why you have idiots out there trying to ban this kind of stuff, but whatever, we won't get into that. So just kind of a rundown. I like to run a suppressor on mine. I know that's kind of unrealistic for a lot of people, but for me, it's awesome. And this is 300 Blackout, so that makes it even better. But I think you guys have seen it on previous videos. So up front, we've got the O-light flashlight. Now, don't even, because I already know people are gonna hate on it and crap on O-light, and oh, it's not a stream light, it's not a surefire. I realize that. I like the O-light. So far, it has done me right. If it ever doesn't, then I'll swap it out. But so far, I really do like O-lights. So I'm running backup irons along with the new Vortex AMG UH1 Gen 2. Super awesome holographic. I love it. It's done fantastic for me so far. Fantastic sight. But I do keep my backup irons because you never know when your dot dies, you might have to use them. And they do have a co-witness with it, so they look straight through that holographic for me and I can see them just fine. Now, the holographic sight is extremely rugged, and I'm never really worried about it dying. Well, it's got a lighter battery life, or excuse me, a lower battery life than your normal red dots. It still does well enough. I'm not going to keep it running all the time. It's easy for me to turn on. It's got buttons right here on the front of it, so it's no big deal. On from that, I've got just a dust cover because you don't ever want to accidentally throw a 5.56 mag in this gun because the bullet might try to bounce around in that barrel and it's really going to hurt that suppressor. So I've got the SBA3 brace on it because this is a pistol build. Barrel's 9.5 inches, which is max powder burn for 300 Blackout anyways. So it's, you know, you don't need anything really longer than 9.5. You can do it if you want to. I mean, everybody's got their preference. Get your mind out of the gutter. But anyways, on from that, I have the Radian charging handle. Now, I'm a huge fan of their products. I think they have some of the best charging handles out on the market. That's just my opinion. So do with that what you will. Radian actually makes a good charging handle for suppressed fire, because whenever you're shooting suppressed, you're getting a lot of gas buildup back here in the chamber of the gun. So inherently that gas is going to migrate and find every way to go out, and that charging handle is one place that it will go out. So that's that. I've also got an ambi safety, and I love that option because when I'm done shooting, I like to use my finger to put it back in the safe. So that's just preference. You guys do with that what you want to. I have Magpul grip because I'm a huge fan of their grips. Pretty much all my guns have Magpul grips. I've got a Timney trigger in it because I love their AR triggers. It's a flat trigger. It's about a 3.5 pull, single action on it. Single action. I can't remember. Anyways, it doesn't have any kind of squeeze. It's just single. Gosh, I can't remember. Anyways, I'll think of it here in a second after we do some shooting with it. But on from that, either ways, it's just single break. There's no kind of, you know, take up and then it breaks. I also have, because it's a pistol and not a SBR build, I have just your Magpul kind of M-lock covers for grip and the just, you know, hand stop grip right here. And I really like it because I'm able to keep good back pressure on the gun, and it doesn't let my hand go too far to get anywhere near in front of that muzzle if I don't have a suppressor on it. So I also have Magpul MS1 sling. If you're not running a sling on your gun, what are you doing? You need a sling on your gun. If you can throw it over your head, whatever, over your shoulder, however you want to do it. And when you need to use it, all you got to do, you can keep it cinched up for keeping it on your body. And when you need it, all you got to do is pull that sling out, and you've got good access to be able to fire your gun just normal. So if y'all want to, take a few shots and I'll show y'all why I like 300 Blackout suppressed so much over other rounds. turn my flashlight on, but it's not going to do me any good. It's bright out here, thank God today. But give her a good old charge. We'll send a few into this wooden plank we have over here. I didn't turn my red or my holographic on, but I got it on now. Now you can tell, surely it picked up good over video. And I'll take a few shots with it without the suppressor on it just to kind of show y'all the difference. But you can tell it's quiet. Now, I know with the home defense, people are like, oh, I don't want to run a suppressor because if I shoot, I want people to hear me so they can call the cops. That's a very good point. I'm not arguing against it at all. I like running a suppressor because it's not disorienting me whenever I'm shooting it. Even inside a house, it's going to be loud, but not as loud as it would be without a suppressor. And I'll show y'all that right here. Definitely a good bit louder. And I don't know, I guess I'm seeing that, you know, if you're in your hallways and stuff where you would be in a home defense situation, that might be a little bit disorienting, but haven't been in the situation, you know, and hindsight's always better, and you see stuff happen all the time, so why not set yourself up to have the most amount of rounds and then think about your hearing for after it happens. You definitely want to be the person that walks away, and you still got plenty of life to live after that, so you don't want to lose your hearing. So that's kind of my thought on it. And yeah, that's my build. I'm in love with it. It's definitely an awesome build, and you guys have your own opinions, of course, and you'll set your rifles up how you want to, but this is the direction that I've decided to go, and if that helps anybody, I'm glad I could. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all can. We'll bring y'all more content, and we'll see you next time.